Everybody remembers and loves my refrigerator. We've got a new competitor for appliance in my house that makes me the most angry.
Oh?
The dryer is a real a-hole.
The dryer? I would have thought the washer.
My goddamn dryer won't dry clothes.
Oof. Have you thought about air drying?
That's what we do.
Oh.
Keeps giving this error and turning itself off, saying that the airflow is 90% blocked. D90 error. And it's not.
Are you sure?
I bought a brush and brushed. I did with the drill. I zooped out the whole pipe that goes to the outside. There's no lint in it. There was a little bit, and I cleaned it out. My dad helped me do it. And then we looked at the dryer, and there was nothing blocking nothing. There's a maximum amount of airflow space available. So there's no way in hell it's 90% blocked. Anyway, our dryer sucks. I don't know if it's risen to the level of the refrigerator, but I also don't know if the refrigerator gets all the credit for all the problems that we had, because it was kind of on the shoulders of the delivery guys. The dryer sucks on its own accord. It did it all by itself.
Well, if you don't get your clothes wet, you won't have to dry them.
We just dry clean them.
That's true. Yeah.
What do you wipe them with a napkin?
I think you just get like dry shampoo or dry Febreze and spray them, and then you're done.
Dry Febreze as opposed to
Wet Febreze, silly.
wet Febreze.
Yeah, isn't normal Febreze wet? I'm with them.
You know, you're right. That's egg on my face. The spray bottle is full of water. That's egg on my face.
You goose.
I'll
You're not
take
a silly
that one.
goose. You're just a goose.
Bob, do you think you have the most famous fridge in America?
It's got to be close. What
Yeah.
fridge is more famous? There's that guy on TikTok. He's a cooking TikToker. He's like a chef. When he cooks something that's delicious, for some reason he beats the shit out of his fridge.
Great.
And he's a pretty famous TikToker, so his fridge might be kind of famous. But otherwise, who has a famous fridge?
I don't think anybody.
I had one at one point. When I first started YouTube, I had a fridge in my background that people liked, but that was like 3 people that cared about my fridge back then. You've got to have like millions that care about your fridge now.
How could any of your viewers have torn their attention away from the riveting Settlers of Catan content long enough to notice a fridge in the background?
I don't know how y'all feel about your original content, but if I go back and watch me, the fridge is much more riveting than anything I said back then.
I hate everything I made before yesterday, and once I realize what I've done today, I'll hate that too.
Didn't you technically make your baby far before yesterday?
He said what he said.
Content. Baby ain't content.
Oh, okay. I was saying,
Listen, we're not going to start the family vlog channel until he can talk, okay? That's when it gets funny, not at all abusive or manipulative.
I see. The child is abusive and or manipulative?
Well, it really depends on the content, but my understanding is family vlog channel is code for we hate our kids. Watch them suffer.
Interesting. Duly noted.
To answer the question about the most famous fridge, I haven't gotten most famous fridge. I've gotten most popular fridge brands. I've got which is the best fridge to buy.
Not mine.
And I was hoping the answer would be not Bob's, but unfortunately it's just another brand name. So I'm not getting an answer as to who owns the most popular fridge.
Is there a brand of fridge you should not buy? I'd be curious if it was the brand I have. I'm sure
Worst fridge to buy. I put a 5 in the middle of the word worst for some reason, so it's five fridge to buy, and there's no D in fridge, so apparently I can't spell.
Well, you're just elite hacksaws now.
No, I'm only getting good recommendations. Oh, I guess I have no answer for you.
I'll just say it. My brand of fridge is Samsung, unless they want to sponsor us, in which case it's some other brand. Thanks, Samsung.
Will, just censor over when he says the brand and then insert like bad fridge and robot voice. Or don't. You can also list the brand.
You don't have to do that, Will. We're not going to get sponsored by Samsung.
Unless.
They wouldn't dare.
They wouldn't dare.
Unless.
Lest.
Ooh.
Well, I'm glad that, you guys are you.
Glad that my appliances suck ass.